Symphony. Hey, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, don't look too closely, okay? I have everything hidden under boxes here. Don't start. Don't start. Don't rain on my parade here, honey. I knew you'd say something. I knew. You you don't know what it was like, and you will never know what it's like to be on the inside, okay? I'm still trying to get used to life on the outside again. So let me transition the way I need to for it to. Okay, yeah. Maybe I was only there for 3 weeks. You don't know what that did to me, okay? That was a long 3 weeks. It's like dog years. Like every 1 year counts for 7. And I'm thinking every day in Camden Prison is like a year on the outside. So don't judge me. Don't judge me if I still wear something on my hair, okay? That's prison life. You don't understand it. I don't expect you to understand it. You don't know what it's like in there. I am not. Can you just let it go? Can you let me have my moment? Okay? We all have a moment when we just need a little time to get back into our everyday life. Can you just give me that? Why do you have to take everything from me? Don't make this happy occasion about that. Okay? Leave me alone. Just let me be. Okay? Thank you. Look, I've been busy. Girl, I've been so busy since y'all dropped me off. I have been doing so much. Yeah, Mama's good. Mama's good. It's so funny. I went to see her right after y'all took me home. It was real funny, though. Did you tell Jimmy I was coming? Because I swear, when I walked in the front door, he was running to hide a bunch of stuff on the table. Like he was shuffling around a bunch of papers, and he was acting real weird, like he was nervous or something. What is going on? Because I asked him, and he said nothing, but he gets all red in the face when he lies, and he was blushing. He's hiding something. And there was something on that kitchen table he didn't want me to see. And he swears up and down. He said, "No, I just felt guilty because I didn't keep the house up while you were away." He won't say I was in jail. He'll just say while you were away. It really bothers him. And I questioned him about it quite a bit, but he just wasn't budging. And I talked to a friend of his, and he didn't know anything. So I don't know what is going on. Something messed up is going on, and there was something on that table. I know. I don't care what he says. There was something on that table he didn't want me to see, and I'm gonna find out what. And I know y'all have been buddy too. And I don't really feel like grilling you today because this is a happy occasion, okay? We are here to discuss your Dollar Tree wedding reception. Yeah, I know you turn your nose up at the Dollar Tree. I know you don't like going there, which I don't get because that place is awesome. They have everything. Does it really bother you that much? Really? You cannot concentrate on what I'm saying. This bothers you. You want me to take it off? Does it bother you? God, girl. Fine. You feel better now? Are you happy now? I feel all vulnerable and exposed like I'm about to get cut. But hey, your comfort is what matters. I'm not going to get into it with you. I'm not. I was talking about Mama. No, Mama's fine. It's so funny, though. I went to her house, and I rang the doorbell, and she came to the door with a whole box of those little Debbie cakes, the little oatmeal pies, the oatmeal cookie things with the cream stuff in them. Oh, my gosh, she was eating a whole box. She came to the door with the whole box, and she dropped them, and she just hollered when she realized it was me, and picked me up and hugged me, and I bet she's gained 20 pounds. I wasn't gone that long. I didn't think you can gain weight that fast, but my goodness. So she's really happy that she doesn't have to lie about where I've been. You know what she's been telling people? Well, I know it's been in the paper, but she still feels the need to lie about it. She told him I won some trip to Las Vegas, that I entered some drawing and I won a trip to that's where I've apparently been, Las Vegas. I said, Mama, it was in the paper. You can't tell her nothing. Anyway, she's good. Jimmy's good. The girls are good. Everybody's fine. We're just trying to get back to normal, and we're all kind of acting like it never happened. I think Jimmy's afraid I'm going to try it again. Like I'm going to go out there and try to take Rhonda again. And I cannot help but wonder if that has something to do with the way he's acting lately. Because he's really concerned about recidivism. Acid reflux. What did he call it? Something about doing the thing and ending up back in jail. I don't know. I said, Jimmy, I'm not going to do anything. I said, I got to let her go. I mean, that's what the counselors I talked to in the prison, that's what she said. She said, you got to let it go. That is not your cow, and you do not have the right to take it. So I'm processing my grief. So she said. But no, I have not been back to work yet. I have talked to Trish. She's got to get that heifer out of my stall, out of my booth. And she's not wanting to go. She's just put down roots and she's happy there. I know. Well, I got a few other things to tell her. We'll get into that later. Something that happened this morning. Yeah, it's somebody that Trish doesn't even like for me to talk about, but I wanted to tell her about my little interaction that I had this morning at the car wash. Now, don't look. Well, you can't see because it's boxed up. Okay, I put boxes over stuff so you can't see. All right? Now, are you still set on reducing your budget for this wedding? Are you sure? Because, I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again. You don't need another boat. You really don't. What are you planning on paying for this boat? I mean, you've already got that really nice one. I don't know what it's called, but it goes really fast. That seems like an awful lot. I mean, wow. Okay. Well, it's your money. It's y'all's money. I don't get it. Okay. Whatever. So if you're set on doing that and your budget is now like this big, we've had to do away with a lot of the really nice stuff. But fortunately, Dollar Tree has some really great things for weddings. Believe it or not, they actually do have great stuff for weddings. And I'm like, they do. I can't help it you didn't make it that far back. You got like an eighth of the way through the store and you got disgusted like you were having a hot flash and you went back out in the parking lot. It was embarrassing, frankly. I mean, well, I know the cashier that works there during the day, and she looked at me like, what was that about? And I just had to tell her that you were just having a moment, like you were having vapors or something. I don't know. It was embarrassing. You just left me standing there, surrounded by great bargains. Well, I cannot help it that you left. I was still going to shop, so it's not my fault you had to sit in the car for a half hour. Can we move on? Can we just get past stuff? Thank you. How are things with you? I didn't even ask you that. Are you... What are y'all on now? Y'all aren't planning on going back down to Florida, are you? Okay, because... Well, you can't now because you got the wedding coming up. Oh, I would love to go. So you going to Miami in October? Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, I wish I could go. What kind of show are y'all doing down there? The Wizard of Oz. Are you serious? Remember that time y'all did the Jetsons down there? That was a good show. That was good. You did a good Judy Jetson, although you were taller than George. You did a good Judy Jetson. The way you slid across the hood of that plane. Girl, I'm so jealous of you sometimes. And I mean it when I say that to you. Sometimes when women say that, we don't mean it. I mean it. You want to see? Okay. All right. Don't look, because I got some stuff over here hidden under these towels. Don't look. Now, I want to start with the place setting. Can we start with that first? Okay. Now, my hair's falling out. Got me stressed. Now, when we get done with this, I want to take some of the place setting stuff, and I got my scissors here, and I can open some of these plastic bags, and I want to do like one place setting so you can see how it would look on the tables. Now, where are you planning on doing this reception? Because I know you can't afford to do that now. Yeah. The fire department. Why would you do it at the fire department? At the fire station? Are you talking about the one on Presnell Street? Why are you having it there? Well, I know he volunteers for the fire department, but there are so many other places around here you could do it that would be better. Okay, okay. I don't mean to interfere. I really don't. It's your wedding. It's your wedding. I want to do whatever I can to make it nice. So, are we talking about like long folding tables or individual tables? Well, it does matter because if I'm getting like tablecloths, I need to know what kind of tables we're talking about here. Because if you're talking about the big round ones, I'll need to get, because you know that you need different kind of sizes of and shapes of tablecloths. If you have those long tables, you need like those rectangular ones. Yeah, Mama knows a place where I can rent them, so I think I actually can get some linen ones fairly cheap. It's this woman that Mama goes to church with, and she's already talked to her about it. Yeah. Well, don't, you know what? Actually, kind of as a present to y'all, I'm going to pay for that. Okay, now it's not a lot, so it's not like a big present. So you don't have to hug me or anything. Well, you got that glitter on, and when you have that glitter on, every time you hug me, it gets all over me. I mean, I love you, but I sparkle the rest of the day when you hug me, and I'm picking glitter off of me for a week, so you can hug me. You can hug me later. Well, if you're going to have long tables, I will let them know that. Okay. Because I wanted to ask you that while I still had that in my mind. Okay. Now, I got matching plates and napkins. Now, check this out. Look at these napkins. Now, look. They're white and they're square, kind of like me. And they're gray. Right here, look at that pattern on there. Isn't that beautiful? That is so classy. And in this packet, you get 20 napkins in each packet, and it's $1. Now, I know you cut the guest list back, but I am going to need to know pretty soon how many we're going to have for sure, because I need to, I may have to go to the store and ask them to order extra, depending on how many we're going to have. But look, we have the matching plates. Well, no, they're not plastic, they're paper. Yeah. And you get 18 plates for $1. And they match the napkins. See? Isn't that pretty? It's so classy. It's really classy. So when I do the place setting, I'm going to open these up and I'm going to show you how you could lay them out on the table. Okay, so I'm going to leave those right here for right now. So that's the napkins and the plates. Now for the cups, wine glasses, champagne glasses, we have two things here. Now these are like margarita glasses, okay? Well, it says champagne glasses on here, but it just makes me think of margaritas. Now you see, you get 6 of these. Now they are plastic, and the bottoms just kind of screw on there, and they're not very big. I mean, you can look at the bottom one and see how big it is, but you get 6 of these in here, and they're plastic, of course. So that's one style. Now you get 4 of these, but they're a little bit nicer. See, they have the silver on the bottom and silver up here at the top, like a silver band. Now these hold, what does it say how much they hold? It's probably actually about the same if you look at them. You like these? I agree. I think these are nicer, and the silver kind of goes with the plates and the napkins, so we won't worry with the other ones. Okay, now for silverware, again we have a couple of choices. No, I didn't this morning. No, I went to the car wash. Well, see, Jimmy had been driving my car while I was gone, and he's not exactly the neatest person. Like, it looked like he opened up a McDonald's franchise on the inside of my car. I mean, there were bags, there were ketchup packets, napkins, cups. I mean, it was all McDonald's. I swear they must have just lived at McDonald's while I was gone. So I took one look at it. I said, really, Jimmy? You couldn't pull up to a gas station and put all this in the trash can? Well, I meant to. So I said, don't even worry about it. So I went to the car wash this morning. Yeah, the one right off of Main Street up there near the hotel. Yeah. I went up there and I got all the trash out. It took me 10 minutes to get all the trash out. And I was going to vacuum it out because I bet I found 3 bags worth of French fries in the floorboard. It's disgusting. So, and there was junk mail in there. Oh my gosh, so ill. So I was mad. And you know it was already hot this morning because we have this ungodly heat wave going on. While I'm out there trying to vacuum out the car. And you know, well, you don't know. You always get somebody else to do it. I don't have a problem with you paying somebody to wash your car and clean it out. I do not. I think it's a waste of money because, I mean, that's something you can do yourself, but that's just me. What? I told you, I'm not going to get into it with you now. Okay? But just stop. Just stop. I do not think you're precious. Well, I do think you're precious, but not in a bad way. You're not. You're not. You're my best friend. You're not. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Stop. You're not. If you want to, it's your money. If that's the way you want to spend it, it's fine with me. Okay? I'm serious. So I was going to vacuum the car out. And I was kind of curious to see if the vacuum hose would suck up French fries because I didn't know if it would. Apparently it does. And it sucked up my extra car key and I had to get that out. But I was vacuuming it out and I was all hot and sweaty because it took me a good 20 solid minutes to vacuum out the inside of my car and the trunk. The trunk even had McDonald's bags in it. How do you end up with trash in your trunk? If you have enough time to get out, hold the trash, open the trunk and put it in it, you can put it in a trash can. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, I'm vacuuming the car out. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, and I'm mad already because I'm having to do this. And I'm grumbling about Jimmy under my breath the whole time. And I got out to pull out one of the floor mats. I was going to beat it on the side of the thing where the vacuum is, just kind of beat it on there to get all the dust and stuff out. I felt somebody looking at me. And I looked over to one of the other vacuum cleaners, and there was Angelia Johnson. Do you know her? You're not from here. You wouldn't know her. Angelia. I went to high school with her. And there was Miss Angelia staring at me. And I'm polite. I'm always polite. And I said, "Hey, Angelia." And she goes, "Oh, Lynette, it's so good to see you. I'm glad you're out of prison." And she said it extra loud, like so everybody could hear. And I said, "Well, thank you, And she said, "I haven't seen Trish advertising in the Penny Saver lately. I hope y'all aren't having trouble, financial trouble." I said, "No, we're not. Thank you very much." And see, Angelia does nails at Curl Up and Dye. Have you ever been there? It's in Nathanville. Dye, like D-Y-E. Yeah, it's a beauty salon and a nail salon. Kind of like what Trish has. Well, that's why... Well, Trish likes the cute names, too. That's why she named her shop Die Hard. D-Y-E. I know, it's so silly. So she works at Curl Up and Dye, and she thinks that her stuff don't stink. Because she works in Nathanville, la-di-da. And she goes, "Well, I always look in there to make sure our ads are nice and perfect and the way they're supposed to be. And I just noticed Trish didn't have any ads in the Penny Saver." And I said, "Well, we advertise on Craigslist." And she goes, oh, with all the perverts. And yeah, okay. That's nice. I'm sure that's working out well for you. So I told her, I said, "Look, I'm back now. I'm going to be back behind my booth, and we're going to be back in that Penny Saver. You look next week, we'll be in there." And she said, "I just hope y'all aren't about to go under. A lot of businesses around here advertising the Penny Saver, and it's kind of a telltale thing. When they stop advertising in the Penny Saver, they're about to go under. I'd sure hate to see that happen to you and Trish." And I'm telling you, I wanted to jump over that partition and just smack her. And she's just smiling the whole time. And I said, "We're doing fine, Angelia. We're doing fine." She said, and this came out of nowhere. She goes, "I want to come in and pay y'all a visit. I want to come in and see how things are going." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" And when a Southern woman says that, it's about to get bad. Like she's about to take her earrings off. "Excuse me?" And she said, "Oh, I just want to check out how things are going. Maybe I could get you to do my nails for me. If you ever get to go back. She seems to be under the impression that I'm not going to be allowed to go back because that new heifer's doing so well. And I didn't say much to her after that, but it got me to thinking, there may be a reason why Trish keeps avoiding my phone calls and stuff. Yeah, she may not want me back. I mean, what do you think? Have you talked to her? I hate to think that she prefers that heifer over me. Well, I'm going to go over there and talk to her face to face since she won't answer my calls. I didn't mean to bring everything down. I'm sorry. No, this is supposed to be light and frothy. This is exciting. This is a fun time for you. I'm very sorry. I don't mean to drag you into my business. It's just that with Trish acting weird and Jimmy acting really weird, and I'm out on the outside again. I mean, it's like everything is upside down and weird, and I don't know what's going on. So I'm just a little freaked out right now. So if you have any positive things, any good words to say about any of this, I would really appreciate it. I really would. You like what we got? You like what I showed you so far? Well, good, because I have some more that I think you're really going to like. Okay, I showed you the glasses and the napkins and the plates. Now with the silverware, you have two choices here. I'm going to show you the first one. It's loud crinkle plastic. And I am going bald. Okay, look here. Now this is a place setting for 3, 4. Now look at that. Look how shiny. That's like platinum, but it's plastic. Look, you get 4 spoons, 4 forks, and 4 butter knives for $1. I'm dead serious. I know, it's crazy. But look how beautiful that is. Look how that shines. Now that's high class right there. Plastic don't get no better than that. But there is another option. And these also came from the dollar store. Now these, we've had to buy these separately. But look, I'm thinking about especially for the cake. Even if you wanted to just get separate forks for the cake. Like are we still doing cake or are we doing something else? We're doing cake. Who's making your cake? Mama's making your cake. Mama can't bake. Why do you think she's making your cake? She told you she would. My mama can't bake. Are you talking about my mama? She cannot bake, okay? She can cook stuff. I mean, she's real good with a crock pot and that. Honey, she can't bake worth a darn. You don't want her making your cake. Nothing against my mama, but she is terrible at baking stuff. I'm going to have to talk to her. This is bad. This is bad. Do you have a backup plan? Like if my mama died, I mean, God forbid, but if my mama died, do you have a backup plan? No. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you now, you do not want my mama making your cake unless you want something that tastes like sawdust. Again, no offense to my mom, but she can't cook. She can cook, but she can't bake. I'll bake your cake before I will let her do it. Or at the very least, I want to be there while she makes it. Now, how big of a cake are you talking about? See, you don't want her. No. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. But look at these forks. Now look, they have these black plastic handles. And then this up here. Is that not beautiful? And you get 12 of these forks for $1. I know. I don't believe it either. What we could do is use the ones with the black handle, use those for the cake, and then use the solid silver for everything else. I think that's a good idea too. Let's do that. Now, I know how you are about your snacks, especially pistachios. I know, and I thought about that, but look at these charming little bowls. Now, you get 4 of these, and they are plastic. But look at that beautiful design. Is that not the most intricate thing you ever saw? You get 4 for $1. And see, I was thinking you could do like the little buttermint, the little, you know what I'm talking about, the little pillow mints. Do some of those in one of these bowls. Like for every 4 people or whatever, put 2 of these bowls. And do one with the pillow mints. And I know you really like pistachios, but you could go with dry roasted peanuts or almonds. Like you could do Jordan almonds. You could even do M&Ms, and you can get those custom M&Ms with your picture on them. So we could get a picture of you two, and everybody could just eat y'all at the reception. What do you think? Oh, there's still time to order them. I can order them if you're interested. I just need to get a good picture of you two. It would just be real simple. And then, see, you just do it all online. You order it online and you send them the picture, and they can make you these custom M&Ms. And we could make them in like rainbow colors if you want to, or you can make them all a solid color. You want to do rainbow? Okay, that's cool. We can do that. So we'll do the M&Ms. And do you want to do the pillow mints, or you want to do something else? It probably would be good to have. Don't want to have two sweets. We'll do dry roasted peanuts and the M&Ms, sweet and salty. So we'll have one of each for about every 4 people on the long tables. I think that'd work good. Okay. Now, I knew you were going to say that, and I'm way ahead of you. I know you wanted to do like a deli tray kind of thing. And if you have little pickles or anything, or olives, or any kind of little things that you need little forks for, look at that. Doesn't that make you want to just squeal? Look at these baby forks. These little tiny forks. And you get 24 of them for $1. And they're silver. And look, they match these. So if we did the big deli trays from Food Line, were you getting into Food Line? Costco. Well, either one, doesn't matter. Get the deli trays, and then you can put these little forks around there, or you could do toothpicks if you want to in the meat and the cheese and the little fruit and stuff, if you want to. Like you have grapes and maybe some cantaloupe and watermelon around there. Well, we can do it on separate trays. That's fine. Yeah, but you could put these little forks around. People could use that to get the food, Because you know how bad people are about pulling the toothpicks out and sticking them in their mouth. And then there's no toothpick, and you just end up with a plate full of meat and no way to pick it up. Baby forks. I know, I just want to high five myself. Now, another option for the deli tray. Or are you doing a buffet? Okay, for the buffet, who's catering it? So you can't have her. You can't have. No, girl. Don't hire her. Okay, look. I'm sorry, but every event I've ever been to where she catered, she had this funky fungus under her nails, and you do not. I don't do her nails. I don't know who does. Probably Angel Leah. Angel Leah's full of herself. We were in high school when that Richard Marx song came out, Angel Leah, and she was telling everybody, oh, he wrote that about me. I met him in a concert, and he fell in love with me and wrote a song about me. And the teacher called her bluff one day because she got sick of hearing about it, because she was offering to give people autographs and stuff. And she said, well, if you know him so well, why don't you get him to come pay us a visit? And she shut up about that. Yeah, I bet you Angel Leah does her nasty nails. Don't have her cater. Everybody will end up getting sick. Yeah, don't. Look, no, I know somebody who's perfect. His name is Robert, and he lives in Mount Trace, and he's wonderful. Okay? He works with Ellen and them, okay? Yeah. Yeah, beautiful baskets, that's right. Yeah, they do the edible baskets and stuff too, but they cater. And he's great, okay? I'm serious. Let me talk to him. Okay, don't. Just think about it, okay? Nail fungus. If you do, I'm not eating off your buffet, I can tell you that. But look, we got plastic tongs. Now look how little these are. These are adorable. And you get 4 of these baby tongs. Look at them, they're so small. For $1, 25 cents a piece. So, yeah. So, if you know how little old ladies are, they'll be sticking these in their pocketbook and taking them home. But it won't matter because they only cost $0.25. I mean, it's not something to worry about. You like them? Okay, well, first I'm going to need to know what all you're going to have on the buffet before I know how many of these to get. So we got a lot of things we need to nail down pretty soon because your wedding's coming up soon. I know you know that. Okay. Oh. And the cake. Look at this. Now, I know you want to go with something super fancy, but we can decorate this. Look, I even got a cake server set. Now what you get in here, you get the thing that you cut with and a spatula that you can stick under the cake to lift it up. You get both of these in one packet for $1. I know. Now they're clear plastic, but we can decorate it. We could put some glitter on here. We could put some ribbon on here. I think that'd be beautiful. Are you okay with that? Had you bought anything yet? No? Okay. Well, what do you think? I can decorate them for you. I'll make them look really pretty. Okay. You trust me, right? You know I wouldn't do you wrong. Okay. Now, for the guests, I thought we could do a little something special. I'm talking about something just small. Stuffy. Look, we got these favor boxes. Look at that. It's a little tuxedo. See, and it shows here how it stands up. And you get 10 in here. You can see how they're all folded flat. And they open up. And you can put little things in there. Like we could put, it doesn't have to be anything expensive. We could do just like some little candy bars or some mints. You know, just whatever. Just little things. A little thing of bubbles. Just whatever you want to do. They sell bubbles at the Dollar Tree too, if you're interested. I think they're like 10 for $1. Or we can go to Party City and look at their favors. Ooh, we could do the little mesh bags of the Jordan almonds. Oh, everybody loves those. So you get 10 of these for $1, and we could, you know, put them at each person's place setting, all up and down the table. These would be so adorable, like little soldiers marching on the table. I thought they were cute. You like them? Awesome. Okay. Now here's another thing, and I know this is going to seem kind of corny, but I'm sorry, but when I saw these, I just thought of you. I thought we could decorate the table with little, you know how people sometimes put confetti or glitter on the table? Well, we can do that, but I also thought we could do this. And these just made me think of you, honey. Especially the unicorn, because I know how you are about unicorns. Well, you got your bedroom decorated up like that. You gonna keep it that way? God, you're a mess. But look at these. These are 3D stickers. And so you don't have to peel them off the adhesive. I mean, you can. You can just stick them on the table. And then the tablecloths are going to be linen, but they'll stick to that. Or you could just put them down without peeling the backing off. Like you got the little princess right here, and the unicorn, and the little, yeah, like a Cinderella's carriage. Oh, and a crown. And a dress. Look at all these pretty things. Now see, I could get as many packages of these as you want. And we could decorate the table with them. Or you could stick them on the favor boxes. I mean, there are all kinds of things you could do with the stickers. And we also have these stickers here. Look. Now, these are not 3D. And they just have a little round piece of adhesive on the back. But I really like these because they have little rhinestones. They are pink. Look. You see, you have like the big diamond right here. Just like yours. And it has wedding day. And a present, and love, and the just married card, and wedding day again. See, we could just mix and match and put these on the table in a nice little combination. I did get them at Dollar Tree. So you get 10 stickers in here, and this one has 11 stickers for $1 each. I know, it's adorable. And for ceiling decorations, now if you're having it at the fire station, this may not work. I may have to modify it. How tall, do you know how tall the ceilings are in there? Because I have no idea. Okay, well, I just thought this was beautiful. Look, it's a wind twister, and it's a rainbow heart. Isn't that all beautiful? That's just the most beautiful thing. And see what you do, there's a little hole, and you can use fishing line so it's clear, and hang it from the ceiling. And if you have the doors open, you know, you get a nice breeze going. You're using fans. Girl, you can't use fans in there. It'll blow everything around. Trust me, just leave the door open. Do they not have air conditioning? Oh, it's where they park the fire trucks. Or the fire truck's gonna be. I just hope we don't have a fire during this reception, because that could get interesting really quick. But do you like it? This was only $1. It's made of plastic, And it even comes with a piece of like fishing line, but I'm thinking it's not going to be long enough. Like, if the ceilings are really tall, it might be kind of a challenge to hang them up there. So we may have to think of something different. Like, we could hang them right around the doorway, like when you first come in. I think that'd be cute. But I love it. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And then when it's all over, if you want to keep them, you can take them home and put them up. Well, they'd be good for a little while. I mean, after a while, the weather's going to kind of deteriorate them. But see, it spins like that. Isn't that adorable? That's just the cutest. I like it too. So you want to do that? I'm thinking, okay, if we do them in the doorway, which we're probably going to have to, I'm going to need about 10 of them. But we're well under budget. I mean, yeah, I don't think we're going to have a problem sticking to that budget. As long as we don't go crazy on like the catering and stuff. Okay. I want to go ahead and show you this because it's just so pretty. I got this. Now, I'm not going to tell you what's going to be in it. I'm not going to tell you what I'm getting y'all for your wedding present. But look at this beautiful bag. It has gold glitter. I know you love gold glitter. And it says Celebrations of Love and Joy. And on the back, oh, it says the same thing on both sides. It's just glittery. I couldn't read it. Champagne Celebrations of Love and Joy. And see, it has the same on the other side without the glitter. I'm not telling you what's going in there. But I had my rainbow tissue paper to wrap it in. It's a surprise. I'm not telling you what it is. You just got to wait and see. So that's what I'm going to put it in. Well, I could wrap it, but I'm lazy. You know that. Okay. Now, for the centerpieces. Have you thought of anything for the centerpieces? Now, I know you don't like fussy stuff. You don't like a bunch of flowers and stuff. So, here's what I was thinking. We get some of that, you know the green stuff that florists use? They stick the flowers in. It's like that squishy foam. You can press it down. Yeah, I was thinking about getting some blocks of that and then decorating it with some ribbon. And then, look, gigantic lollipops. And see, the guests can take these home if they want to. Look at that humongous lollipop. See, on one side it's pink and white, and on the other side it's green and white, and it's a swirl. But, oh, and look at this one. It's rainbow lollipops. See, we could mix and match. We could do both. We could use both of these. But this one is the same. It's almost translucent. I mean, you can see through it. But it's a rainbow lollipop. They did come from Dollar Tree. They did. Both of them did. These, and they're heavy too. I mean, that's a nice sucker right there. So there's that. And see, I'm thinking we could alternate these down the tables just to have variety. Look, you could do this almost like a bouquet of flowers. Look at this. It's just party balloon lollipops. Now, these are not as big, obviously, but you get a whole bunch of them for $1, and the other ones are $1 a piece. But we could just alternate. Like, we could do one of these and then this in our little centerpieces, and then this, and just alternate like that all the way down the table. All the way down all the tables, however many tables we're going to have. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So what do you think of that? I'll tell you what, before you make up your mind, I will put together a few centerpieces. I'll show them to you later. Okay. But for right now, let's see, that's basically it. Now let's take a look. Let's look down at the table. Okay, now here's what we're going to be dealing with here. So you have your napkins, and you have your plates, and your silverware. Now I'm going to open these up with my scissors. Some tough plastic right there for dollar store plates. Now, like I said, these are 18 plates per pack. So you would take your plate. Now, they're not terribly thick. I mean, they do have some flexibility, so we could double up. We could use 2 of these if we needed to. So you'll have your plate there. And then I'm going to open the napkins. See, the napkins come in this plastic as well. They can be a bit tricky to open up. Okay, so I just cut it along the side. I'm just going to run my finger down like that. And pull out a napkin. So we can actually, if you want to, we can fold these in a special shape. Or we can just kind of stick it off to the side like that. So it's peeking out from right under here. So you have your plate and a little napkin right there. Now we're going to open the silverware. Okay. So we have the forks, the spoons. So now I'm not a pro on setting the table. I need to watch some YouTube videos on that because I don't really know how to do it. But you see, these are nice, shiny. Look at that. Look how pretty they are. Let's put a fork. Let's put the fork right there. Spoon. And a little butter knife. See, look how shiny they are. High class. We're going high class. You could even take an extra napkin, like we could do 2 napkins per place setting. Take an extra one like this and just kind of fold it. Just fold it in half, like that. Kind of run your finger down like that. And we just put it right there. And we'll just put our silverware on top of that. Kind of like that. What do you think of that? Now remember, we're going to have a tablecloth under here. And it's going to be white. It's going to be like a white tablecloth. I just thought just a plain white would be good. So now we're going to look at these cups and have to cut these as well. Have to cut the plastic. It's unbelievably thick. This is high quality stuff to be $1. I know, I'm amazed. It's hard to cut. So are you serving champagne out of the box, or are we going a little more high dollar than that? Well, sweetheart, I can't get these out. Help me. Get them nails over here. Help me open this. You won't break a nail. Why are you not helping me? Who's been doing your nails? Don't tell me you've been going to that heifer. I swear to God, I can't take it right now. You promise you've been doing your own nails? Because if you ain't, I'm going to be mad. Oh, look, they come out like that. That's cool. No, I'm not going to call Trish again. I'm going to go over there. Oh, she can say all day long that she has been too busy to call me, but I don't believe it for a second. Wow, these things are really complex. Look, you have to put them together. Like the bottom screws on. Look at that. How cool. We're going to leave it like it is. So you have your fancy glass. See? That's cool, right? So we can just put that. Let's slide this over a little bit. Put the glass right there. And then we will have our little bowls of the M&Ms and the peanuts here on the table where your guests can get to them. Now, what do you think of that? Do you think that's going to work? I think it'll work. I think it'll work good. And, you know, we can do all this really inexpensively. I mean, if you're talking about per guest, we can do it. I think it's very doable in your budget. Okay? So, what I need from you, I need you to find out how many people are coming so I can go ahead and get everything. Don't worry about that. I'll bring receipts and we'll worry about the money later. I can pay for it up front. Okay? But yeah, I'm going to go talk to Trish about whatever's going on there because, see, Angelia's done got in my head. She's made me start to wonder if maybe, maybe I don't have a job anymore. But I'll work all that out. We're not going to worry about that. But there was one thing I wanted to say before you go. Yeah, I saw it. Jimmy told me that you left it for me. Now, why didn't you tell me about it when you came to see me? Okay, I have to ask, what is the deal? What is the deal with this wig? Okay, I thought we were going with a superhero theme. Like, not necessarily a dressing costume, but kind of like have a superhero feel to whatever we wore. Well, I picked my dress with that in mind. Okay, with this wig, I look like Swiss Miss. I can't wear, the wig does not go with my dress at all. Don't cry. I'm not trying to make you cry. Don't cry. Your mascara run. Stop. I'll wear the wig. It's pretty. It's beautiful. No, I really mean that. It's beautiful. But I really do look like Swiss Miss when I put it on, because I tried it on. Well, yeah, it fits. I mean, it's adjustable, it fits. I'll wear it. Don't cry. Yeah, Trish can spruce it up. She, it was a little flat from being in the package, but she'll make it look good. Don't worry about it. Honey, I'll wear it. It's your wedding. I'll wear whatever you want me to wear. If you want me to wear a tutu, I'll do that. I don't care. Whatever it takes to make you happy, because this is your day. Okay? Don't do that. Yeah, and I'm absolutely. I already looked at it. It looks perfect. I'm gonna wear what you got me. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Are we good? Don't cry. This is gonna be a great day, and it's gonna be a great wedding. I'm excited for you too. I really am. He's a wonderful guy, and y'all are awesome. Okay. Yeah, you can see it. Come by the house tonight. Yeah, come by about 7. You can stay for dinner. Yeah. I'm making lasagna. Yeah, I know you like lasagna. That's what we're having. So come by. We'll eat, and then I'll try on the wig and you can see it. Okay? I really don't want you to see the dress at this point. Okay, you can see it. That's fine. It's not a big secret or anything. I'll let you see it. But it's not a superhero costume. But when I saw it, it just made me think of a superhero. It's just, for some reason, it looked superhero-ish or something. So that's why I picked it. Okay? Well, I'll see you tonight. But you work on getting that guest list nailed down. And once we know that, and I'm going to talk to Robert about the catering too. And Mom about the cake. We got a lot to do. Thank God I got out of jail. So this works for you? You like this? Have I changed your mind about Dollar Tree yet? Will you give it another chance? Go in there with me again, and don't run out like you're being chased by a swarm of bees or something. Just stay in there, okay? Okay, all right, great. Well, I will see you at 7. I'll set a place for you, and we'll have lasagna, and I'll show you my wig and everything, and we'll get the show on the road. Okay, thank you for coming.